What's popping out there, y'all? You already know what it is when you see me and this man together. You know why we together. LJTV, 1008 TV. What's good, Coach? Giving the people exactly what they want, which is
top 5.
Top 5, man. Coach, I'm not gonna lie. You put a new spin on the whole thing. We doing 7 and 8 year olds today. Shout out to everybody that was feeling 5 and 6. 5 and 6 top 5. Shout out to everybody that was feeling 9 and 10. And we was at the train the other night doing the damn thing. I know y'all was feeling that, man. That live video getting a lot of love. We definitely appreciate that, man. No doubt.
Right on.
Coach, talk about what you're doing today. What's good with this top 5? Because when you told me, you kind of threw me off my rocker a little bit. I need to know where you're going with this, bro.
We going top 5 plus 5.
Ooh, top 5 plus 5?
Plus 5.
Come on, man. What made you do that? What made you add on another 5 special editions, 7 and 8 right now?
Because they loaded over there at 7 and 8. They got a lot of good teams on D1 and D2.
Okay.
So it's about that we give everybody the love that they deserve. So top 5 plus 5, put everybody in that thing.
Now, Coach, we got a little gripe when we went to the trainer tonight about giving D2 teams a little bit too much love.
Let them be mad.
Okay. Tell them why, though. Tell them why, Coach.
Because I feel like this. D2 teams put in they put in work like everybody else put in their work.
Okay. All right, we still in. But, Coach, I'm going to be honest with you, fam. As we dive into this top 5 plus 5, I got to admit to you, I'm looking at this list and I'm impressed.
Yeah.
You didn't go with no sleepers. You didn't go with they nice, but
no buts.
You got some dogs on here. So we gonna dive right in, Coach. And the number 10 team, I'm kind of really happy to hear about this plus 5 team right here. Because we don't hear too much about the St. Rock Crusaders. Ain't that right, Crusaders?
St. Rock Crusaders.
What's up with St. Rock, man?
Well, St. Rock had started the year off 3-0.
Okay.
They took an upset loss last week. They gonna shake back this week.
Okay.
But they got Malik Malachi over there.
Malik Malachi.
And Raymond Hughes.
So
them the two names for the St. Rock Crusaders you need to be looking out for.
I'm not gonna lie to you. And what is it, D1 or D2 St. Rock?
D2 St. Rock.
A D2 St. Rock team at number 10. Shout out to them Crusaders making that top 5 for LJTV and 1008 Sports Network. You know how we feel about our kids. I'm ready to move forward, Coach.
Let's go.
I like talking about this Park. Didn't know this Park had a B team. But I'm hearing this B team is just as good as the A team. Talk about the Willie Hall Panthers at number 9, Coach.
The B team.
The B team.
This B team is... You know what this B team is?
What is it?
It's the 5 and 6 year old run-up team from a year ago.
Okay.
The Jaron Hall.
Yeah.
He on this team.
Come on.
I got a new name for a new little dude.
Oh, here you go with this. But we like giving out nicknames, man. Who's good with it?
LBC.
Yeah. Come on, man. I like that. What's his name again?
That's Lil Big Chad.
Lil Big Chad.
So we're going to call him LBC.
LBC. Shout out to LBC, man.
Willie
you already
Hall.
know what's good. Willie Hall Panthers at number 9. The B team.
Division 2.
Division 2 B team. See, Division 2 getting a lot of love.
That's 7-year-olds.
Wow. 7s.
That's right.
Let's talk about them, man. But as we move forward, the number 18, Coach. We went out there the other day. We saw them. They looked it real big. We was like, damn, this is a nice looking team right here. Well, you're talking about the Milne Raiders at number 7, Coach. And let's be honest, at number 8. I'm sorry, at number 8. Excuse me, y'all. The Milne Raiders at number 8, Coach. Talk about them.
Jace Newman.
Oh wow. I forgot about Jace Newman is on the Milne Raiders 7 and 8 year old team. That's our Herb Tyler Award winner from last year, quarterback from 5 and 6. Dude, the real deal.
And they got a little dude, I can't say the dude's name, Robert Shaw. I can't say his name.
Something like that?
Somebody, I've asked for help.
Please.
Help me with his name.
Please.
From Milne, Robert Shaw.
Do something. Let us know what's up with that.
Jaquez, Robert Shaw, something like that. I can't say it.
Okay, so we're looking at the Milne Raiders at number 8, a real stacked team. They made it to the Final Four. They had the peppermint jerseys on last year against the Norman Wildcats, who ended up winning the championship. But that was a good semifinals game right there. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was, 18-16 or something like that?
Yeah.
18-16 or 16-14, something like that. Norman pulled it out. It was a dog fight. The Milne Raiders fan base was in the building that day. I remember that. Every time I said peppermint jersey, they was making noise and that thing. I remember that. Shout out to the Milne Raiders at number 8. I'm telling y'all, the 7 to 8 year old division just might be better than 11 and 12.
This the most stacked division in all this.
This the most stacked division
in all this one right here.
7 8 year old division, man. Like we said before, another top 5. Just the babies, but they're not really babies.
This where they coming
from football. I like this right here. Let's move forward. We like this part right here. This Paul gets starting to get a lot of love from us, and then we get a lot of gripe because we giving this Paul a lot of love.
Well, this Paul might be mad where they at on here.
Oh, wow.
They might be a little upset.
Might be a little upset?
I know they're probably going to be a little upset.
Okay, and if I'm looking at this team and I'm doing it correctly in my head, this Coach Cal now.
It's Coach Cal.
All right, so Coach Cal, the Lions in the Lions at number 7. You know Calvin is going to have a lot to say about this.
I'm looking for the comment section to blow up.
Wow.
I'm
Just
looking
from him?
From Cal Cutter. I'm looking for it.
Cal, we waiting on you, baby. Tell us why. What's up with Lions Center at number 7?
You know one thing Lions Center do? I'm starting to give Lions Center QBU.
You know what? You might be on to something.
Like,
you might be on to something.
They're making quarterbacks over there on every division, but Iman Williams.
Come on, man. This is my first time hearing you talk about him.
No, listen. I had to do my homework on.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And he's not just a 7-8-year-old quarterback that can run like most of our quarterbacks do. He could throw that thing.
Come on, man.
Iman
Williams, and you got my boy Michael Stevenson over there for 11 and 12, who really serious at quarterback. I mean, remember that name, man. That kid is real deal. Quarterback you for Lions and the Lions?
That's right.
I'm not mad at that, man. Peter from last year.
Yeah, they got some quarterbacking over there.
I'm not mad at that, Coach. I like that nickname you gave him. Lions and the Lions, quarterback you over there at number 7. The Lions and the Lions, in my opinion, is a bit of a sleeper team when you talk about them. They're a bit of a sleeper team because it's like they there and then they take L sometimes they ain't got no business taking.
And they win some games they ain't supposed to win.
You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I like Lions Center.
Right.
Because with the Lions Center, one thing about Lions Center, no matter who you are, you got to play them.
You do. You
got to play that game. I don't know how it's going to turn out. You got to play Lions Center.
And Lions Center be dead serious about how they coming. So I'm not mad at that. Shout out to their fan base. They always showing a lot of love when they come to Birmingham. Man, the Lions and the Lions at number 7. Moving forward, now I know it's a park that you like. I know it's a park that you've been talking about a lot this year lately because we ain't talking about them really at all last year.
They're about to be upset with me too.
Okay, and tell us why.
Because they was ranked higher. They was in the actual top 5 last week go round.
Right.
And they dropped.
Okay. We talking about the Conrad Cougar.
You
like saying that. When we were talking about it, he was doing that, you know, in our briefing meeting.
Yeah.
You like
Conrad
saying that. The Conrad Cougars, man, what's up with this 7-8-year-old squad? Because I'm kind of hearing through the wind that this is really the foundation moving forward.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay, this group right here is what a lot of people is talking about, looking forward to.
The thing about this group, though, is they're winning.
Right.
At the end of the day, you know, D2 Park, small Park, I like all that stuff. I like when they come out and win.
Yeah.
But Conrad winning. Andrew Payton III.
Come on.
Still scoring touchdowns.
I'm hearing that's all he do.
My favorite player. I got to show her some love. Imani Lopez. What's up, girl?
What's up, man? He always talking about you, man. Always.
Yeah.
And she coming to the award show.
Yeah, yes, sir. Special invitation for Imani.
Imani definitely coming to the award show. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But the Conrad Cougars at number 6, they dropped down, so we'll wait till they comment and let us know how they feel about that, and we'll give them some more further information how we feel about that. But we're gonna move forward, and now we in the top 5. Baby.
Top 5.
We did +5. We got that out the way. Now we in the top 5. What's good with that? Matter of fact, what's good with it, baby? Almost like we started over, you know what I'm saying? But we definitely in the top 5, Coach. Let's dive right in. When you're looking at this park, you know a smile comes to my face all the time. The 78-year-old team. When I think about him, I saw him last week in a dog fight against Harrell. I mean, a dog fight. I thought, and they lost 6-0. And it's not a shot at the coach or the guys, of course, not the players at all, but I thought this team was a little better than this. I thought they was maybe a little, especially on the offensive end. I thought they could have been a little bit more, like I said, not a knock on Coach Love and Coach Ace. Not at all. I love those guys. Spread the love. That's my big brother. But, I mean, Harrell's defense is great. You know, it's great, but they didn't score. And I was a little shocked about that.
They had their chances.
They did.
They had their chances.
Couple of fumbles.
Dude got tackled like at the 3-yard line. They had their chances, but they lost that game.
Okay.
They're going to probably see these people again.
Hey.
But let me get on Norman for a minute.
Get on Norman for a minute.
They might be a little mad at it.
Come on, man.
Because they drive from 3 to 5.
They did.
And they lost to probably one of the toughest teams in the division.
Right.
So they might be mad about that dropping where they at right now. But I still like Khalil Fisher. Mm-hmm. Still my favorite little dude in the league.
And he had a good game against
Khalil Fisher, the man, the 4th down run was off effort.
Yeah. He had a real good game against Harrell, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Offensively and defensively, we have some highlight clips. We need to get to that and let the people see that. But Coach, I'm not gonna lie to you. I love Norman. I love their team. You know, that 5 and 6 moving up with Delgin and all that. We just saw Delgin holler at him. I mean, Coach, to be honest with you, I just expected a little bit more. So them being at number 5, I'm okay with that.
They'll be there at the end, I think.
Okay.
I think they'll be there at the end.
I'm not mad at that. Let's move forward. I'm looking at this team right here, and they're going to be happy. They're going to be happy and Norman not. Because Norman's going to say, okay, you mean to tell me they leapfrog us from not even being in the top 5?
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie to you. This team, I think, is 3-1, 2-1, something like that. And last year,
lost to the same team that beat Norman 6-0 by 6.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and last year, this was one of the teams I think we both was waiting to turn the corner on them. We was waiting for them.
Last year they lost that game to the cutoff when they was ranked high and the cutoff wasn't.
Yeah, I know. I remember
that kind of hit.
That was a dog fight. I remember that game. That was a big game at Burma right there between the pool and tennis court. I remember that game.
Yeah.
That was a real good game. The cutoff pulled it off and they were definitely excited. If I'm not mistaken, that's that video we got after the game.
Erica talking about who number 1.
Yeah. I think that's the video. Yeah, we posted that video. But Coach, I'm not gonna lie to you, the Bondage and Jaguars then moved in at number 4. What's up, Coach Powell? And it's not because he got on us about it, because we put that out there already. But I'm gonna be honest with you. This Bondage team, from what I'm hearing, is getting a whole lot of respect. They're getting a whole lot of respect. They got some fast guys. They're hitting hard.
Let me tell you, Coach. This Bondage team, and I have to say this because it's about keeping it real at this point.
Keep it real.
This Bondage team is getting a whole lot of flack over a particular player they have.
Talk about it.
This little guy, I don't know his name.
Okay.
Number 11.
Okay.
He blocking, he tackling. He destroying the league. He doing a lot. But this team is based around Caden Taylor. I call him Caden Taylor Powell.
Okay.
Coach Powell's son.
Right.
Bubba.
Right, Bubba. I remember Bubba from last year.
You know what I'm saying? But this Bondage team got the big guy in the middle and they got Bubba, bro. And I think that's enough to get them to the Final Four too.
Okay.
So when it's all said and done, Norman, Boninger, and everybody else in front of them, it's going to be a hell of a playoffs coming up.
I like the way you put that, especially with that Norman team going down, but you still got to watch it.
Yeah, they lost to Harrell.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, like, that offense could turn on at any minute with Norman. You know what I'm saying? Could turn on at any minute. But the Bondage Jaguars at number 4. Shout out to Coach Aaron, Coach Corey, and Coach Powell getting them boys in the top 5. I really appreciate y'all coming for us the way y'all did. But when we move forward, and I'm looking at this team right here for 7 and 8, and a lot of times for 7 and 8 division, they're good. They're good. But then come playoff time, it's like, where you was at? Where your big dogs was at? And especially last year, we expected way more from them last year.
But last year it was the Raekwon Williams show.
Okay.
So last year it was a little bit different.
Okay.
I didn't expect the Raekwon Williams show to do the things that a good team could do.
Okay.
Raekwon, I ain't gonna say it was a one-man game.
Right.
I ain't gonna
He did a lot.
that, but Raekwon was the man on that Goretti team last year.
And I was highly impressed with the way the Goretti Saints threw the football last year for 7 and 8.
But they had Raekwon Williams.
Yeah,
you can throw when you got that kind of kid on the team, man.
That was just beautiful to see them babies come from under the center like that and fake the trap, and then he turned his back. And I mean, I used to love to see them. I ain't gonna lie. The Goretti Saints at number 3 right now.
Derek Dunbar. Jaden Terrence.
Come on, man.
The heart of Goretti. I gotta get his shots out. Derek Dunbar, Jaden Terrence. What's up, fellas?
What's up, fellas? And of course, they missing Raekwon. He'll be back soon, man. Shout out to Raekwon, man. We always gonna shout you out. We definitely got something for you. We're gonna talk about that later, but we got something. Unless you want to talk about it now.
Nah, we gonna get him.
All right.
That deserve a special.
Goretti Saints at number 3, LJ's TV, 10 Away Sports Network, top 5 plus 5, man. What's up, Goretti? Holler back, comment on us. Y'all was sleeping last week. We posted. We didn't hear from y'all too much. What's up? Holler back.
Well, yeah,
let's move forward. This park right here got a B team in the top 5. I mean, plus 5. Top 5 plus 5. This park right here is basically telling us, we get messages, we get comments from this park, and they basically telling us, y'all giving us love, but y'all sleeping on us at the same time.
Does that mean they really about to be upset? Because they dropped.
They dropped. You know what? They did. They was previously number 1. It was previous number 1. We talking about the Willie Hall Panthers, y'all. At number 2 right now, LJTV 1008 Sports Network top 5 plus 5. Coach, tell them why.
Why they drop?
Why they drop?
I'll say why they drop when we get to the number 1 team.
Okay.
But I'm gonna say this about them.
Right.
Coach Ernest has we call it the farm system.
Okay.
They got 2 teams, and this team is really, really good.
Now, go ahead, my fault.
This team is really good, and they got one of my favorite dudes, not defensive dude, Gavin Cooper.
Yeah, bro.
I just found out his last name, Gavin Cooper.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. And I talked about him last time with the gray sleeves. I'm not gonna lie, Coach. He's serious. He's serious, bro. No, I'm serious. This kid can straight up tackle.
He the front runner for Defensive Player of the Year right now.
Man, this kid is serious, man. This kid can flat out find the football, and when he touch you, you're going down. I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw him on 2 eyes.
Little boys, huh?
No, he told me, man, these little boys. He had the gray sleeves on. I was impressed with him, but before I even knew his name, I was like, who is that?
That's
you know
Gavin
what I'm saying?
Cooper.
That's Gavin Cooper right there. So
right.
The Willie Hall Panthers at number 2. Willie Hall, please let us know how you feel about
They're
that.
upset.
I know you got a lot to say
of
about
people gonna be upset with this list because it's really shook up.
It really shook up from last week. So don't be mad with us because at the end of the day, we going off what we see and what we know. So let us know if you think we wrong. Rodney and them sure do.
Bro.
They sure do. Andre Morris and them sure do.
Bro.
Ray and them sure do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They let us know anything we wrong. So holler back and let us know. Moving forward, I mean, I'm going to keep it real right now. I asked this team, I asked this coaching staff, how did they feel about being ranked number 2 last week?
He said he respected
it. He said he respected it. He said he respected it. And I saw he was serious. I saw this team play against a real tough Norman team. It was a dogfight, and they pulled it out. I saw this team with their back against the wall on defense, like literally Norman getting ready to score. I mean, it was a turnover, it was a fumble, but I didn't see no back down to them. I didn't see no confusion from the coaching staff. You know, the 2 offensive coaches believe in the defensive coaches. The 2 defensive coaches believe in
They act crazy.
They do.
They act crazy. I understand what they do.
Yeah.
It's a respect thing.
Yeah.
But they offensive coaches,
they cuts up. Tony and them, bro, they cuts up.
What?
Bro. I mean, just straight out, flat out telling them, right now, you go score the ball. I didn't got it back, go score. You know what I'm saying? He said them, shut up. I mean, I love being around them.
Stop somebody.
Yeah, bro. They was cutting up. The Harrell Rams at number 1, man. 7-8-year-old division, defending champs. I'm about to start saying this about them. Who can beat them?
Let me tell you.
Who can beat them? Who can defend? Who can stop Wimp and staff? Because now you're not just talking about 2, 3 coaches. You're talking about 2 offensive coaches, 2 defensive coaches. Everybody got a job. I mean, that on a 7-8-year-old level, coach, that's big.
Let me say what's
big.
Let me say what's even bigger.
Come on,
in my opinion, right?
Go.
I'm looking at this top 5 list, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at number 3 Goretti.
Mm-hmm.
Harrell took care of them.
Right.
I'm looking at this number 4 Boninger.
Mm-hmm.
Harrell took care of them.
Right.
I'm looking at this number 5 Norman. Harrell took care of them.
Yeah.
So that's why they jumped Willie Hall.
Come on, man.
They took care of everything that was in the top 5.
That's true.
Everything in the top 5, Harrell done beat him already.
Like
so Willie Hall might be upset, but
I think they can respect that.
They have to because they made us look at strength of schedule.
I think they can respect that. Willie Hall, please tell me you respect that because that's a great answer, Coach.
And that's the real answer. And Coach Wimp always said this. He said it last year and he said it this year.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, when the smoke clear, the 2 best teams gonna be there.
Yeah, he do say that. And he's giving respect to Willie Hall. He's giving respect to Willie Hall. He's basically saying that's who he think he might be playing again. He didn't say those exact words, but I think that's what he think is going to happen. So when I look at this top 5 plus 5 and I see Harrell at 1 and Willie Hall at 2, that's what I want to see. Not even be a championship game. I want to see that game.
Yes.
I want to see that game, man.
Because the championship is not going to be no easy road for none.
That's why I say, like, I don't think, I'm not just saying that's a 2 team. I think we'll go to championship. I would rather them play tomorrow if you see, you know what I'm saying? Like Willie Hall versus Harrell, 1 and 2, 7-8, with that coaching staff going against each other.
The 2 vets, Ernest and Wimp.
Last year, the championship game, if I'm not mistaken,
was hot.
Was 8-0. And they didn't. Harrell didn't score until almost 2 minutes in the game. We got the footage on YouTube, the whole game on YouTube. Shout out to Jay recording the game for us. I mean, bruh, I'm not Willie Hall and Harrell. I want to see that game. So we looking at top 5 plus 5 right now, man. Thank y'all for joining once again. 7 to 8-year-old division. You already know how we feel. Coach, it's always a pleasure, baby. One love, holla back. Coach, I want to see that game for real. I really do.
No, listen.
I want to see that.
They might think I was tripping when I did it, bro. But everything in this league is hot.
Say, bro, I'm not